Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode I will go through Bitcoin and Ethereum. I will go through higher time frames to the lower time frames. We already have a Fibonacci on Ethereum where I potentially can see market coming back down to 1,470. If we drag a Fibonacci to where we are right now on the daily from high to the low, you can see how perfectly these Fibonacci levels is just combining exactly how the higher time frames is going to the lower time frames. We did have a perfect trade set up a couple of days ago. Also, by using the support resistance zones together with the Fibonacci, you can see the market came exactly up to the 50%. It took all of the three targets. Don't forget that I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you a little recap on what I see on Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. So we're looking at the overall picture again on Bitcoin. Looking at the weekly chart, first of all, we will close with a pretty heavily candlestick. If we close below 28,000, let's see exactly what that is, 28,370. If we close above it, we just might see the market push back up to 30,370 again. But if we close below it, I definitely believe that we will continue to have a push to the downside. On the lower time frames, we can definitely see the market giving us some pullback, but overall I do believe that we will continue back down. But on the 3-monthly chart, the first target that I still look at is 24,370. This is also combined with the 3-month Fibonacci, where I do expect the market first of all come back down to, and then we just might slowly start to see in a couple of months or so that the market actually slowly starts to break to the upside, because after the market has been doing such a huge pullback that we do have right now, and always between the market is having an uptrend or a downtrend, the in between the market is going sideways, and on a higher time frame sideways market that will obviously take longer time for us. So we just might see the market bouncing in between the 50-60% a couple of times before it actually slowly starts. In this case, what I look for is obviously to see that Bitcoin is actually moving to the upside. But before we see the market slowly doing that, I can almost guarantee that you will see the market find a resistance and a support and bouncing between these levels, and whenever the market obviously will decide will continue further down or further up. But I'm still bullish overall on Bitcoin, but not at the moment. But still at the moment, just looking at the technical side, because it is obviously a lot of things outside that affects the market. But I still believe that we will break to the upside, but not just yet. So I do have some hope on Bitcoin. I'm not going to take that away from you guys. Looking at the lower time frames, during Friday, the market actually did break the support trend line that I did have, and we came back up to the 50% that we also do have on the 3-monthly chart. So we came almost back up and retested that level. We also was exactly at 30,370 and was consolidating around this level. So it was actually a pretty good setup. I did not take this trade. And because I actually forgot to put the alert. So when I saw the market has already done the move, I was like, but you know, that happens sometimes. What to do, guys? What to do? But the market, based on this Fibonacci that I did have, we saw the market break the support trend line, and this is what I always expect the market to do. We dragged the Fibonacci from the high to the low. What happened? The market came back up and retested the 50%. Target 1 got hit, and we're about to hit target 2, and that is also slightly above the 28,370, which is also a key level on Bitcoin. It is Saturday, and the market is usually really slow, so we just might see the market bouncing in between the Fibonacci levels that I have at 29,220 and 28,370. So, or we just might see the market having one huge break to the upside or to the downside, the same way that we did have last week. But I'm not going to do anything at the moment. But the target, the overall strategy that I do have, the market did exactly do what I expected it to do. Don't forget that you can also receive the bonus up to $4,050 by using the link in the description down below the video. You are supporting me and Bitcoinsensus by doing that. Even if the market is down right now, we can still trade the market we can sell the market, we can buy the market, which is really good. The BYBIT is so good when it comes to holding your position for a longer time. So you have the link in the description down below the video or somewhere here in the corner as always. Looking at Ethereum, we can go right away because it obviously kind of look the same. If we're looking at the daily chart, what we can see is that what I already done is that I drag a Fibonacci from 2,348 to the low at 1,954, going to the lower time frame. So I did base this Fibonacci based on the last lower high with the lower low, and can you see how perfectly the Fibonacci levels is combined with the overall Fibonacci that we do have on the 3 monthly chart. This is exactly the same as on Bitcoin, but it's pretty fascinating how the market is actually connecting the dots together when by just using the Fibonacci. But on the lower time frames, you could see that we almost came up and retested at 50%. But this is the most important thing, is that on the lower time frames, you saw the market almost retested it. But it is the support trend line, which is the most important one, because when we see the break of structure, that's when we start to look at sell position in this case. So another thing that we could have done, obviously, is that we're just fixing the support trend line. So we have it perfectly against every candlestick. We drag a Fibonacci from high to low. And this is the exact same thing, guys. So we saw the market broke the support trend line, we came back up, retested a Fibonacci, take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3 got hit, which is really good. And if we're just zooming out, you can see that the overall picture, this is where I potentially see Ethereum coming back down to is 1,470. I mean, this doesn't have to happen, but it's definitely a target where I look for. And if we come to this level, this is where we slowly just might see the market bouncing between the support and resistance zones until, in this case, where I do expect the market actually reverse to the upside. But my question is to you, what do you think will happen to Bitcoin and Ethereum? Don't forget to check out the Bitcoinsensus website on Bitcoinsensus.com. This is where we do have different articles and news about different cryptocurrencies, and you also have daily updates about the charts. Scroll down and you have guides, reviews, most popular, and you also have the recent videos with me and Andy, and you have so many good things on this website. So check this out, and especially if you are a beginner, you can also use the guidelines here, how to buy Bitcoin, how to trade Bitcoin, etc, etc. Just go into this website and just try to explore it. Thank you so much for looking at this video together with me. I hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend. One question to you, what do you think will happen? Do you agree with me? Do you have any other targets where you see both Bitcoin and Ethereum coming to, and why? It is always interesting and listen to what you guys think will happen, because this is just how I see the market. It doesn't have to happen, but this is what I see. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live next time. I hope you will have a great weekend. Take care of some time off the charts after this hectic week that we did have on the cryptocurrencies. Have a good day, everyone. From Sweden.